Chapter 1: The 70-year-old Secret. Right now, artificial intelligence is reshaping everything. It writes code, generates art, and drives cars. Most people think this revolution started a couple of years ago with ChatGPT. But they are wrong. The code running our world today wasn't invented by Silicon Valley tech companies. The true blueprint for AI was written over 70 years ago during a secret, 2-month summer workshop that history completely forgot. A tiny group of mathematicians gathered at an elite college with a terrifyingly bold claim that within a few weeks, they could teach machines to think. They called it the Dartmouth Summer Research Project. And it is the exact moment the world changed forever. But to understand why they met, we first have to look at a tragic genius who asked a dangerous question just 6 years earlier. A question that horrified the scientific community. Chapter 2: The Tragic Genius and the Imitation Game. In 1950, a British mathematician named Alan Turing published a paper that changed everything. Turing was a war hero who had cracked the Nazi Enigma code, saving millions of lives. But his mind was already in the future. He didn't ask how to build a faster calculator. He asked, can machines think? To prove it, he invented the imitation game, what we now call the Turing test. The rules were simple. A human judge text messages with two hidden entities, another human and a machine. If the machine can fool the judge into thinking it is human, then it possesses intelligence. Period. Back then, computers were the size of living rooms and had less processing power than your modern toaster. Scientists laughed at Turing. They said true machine intelligence was centuries away. They didn't realize that in just 6 years, a group of young American scientists would take Turing's dream and turn it into a multi-billion-dollar race. Chapter 3: The Birth of the Monster. Enter John McCarthy, a brilliant young mathematician. In the summer of 1956, he convinced a handful of elite researchers to meet at Dartmouth College. McCarthy needed a name for this new field to get funding. He chose two words that had never been put together before: artificial intelligence. The optimism at that meeting was insane. They genuinely believed that if you gave a few smart men a couple of computers for 2 months, they could solve how brains work. They built the first basic AI programs, systems that could solve logic theorems and play checkers. The media went wild. The US government began pouring millions of dollars into their labs. The pioneers promised that a machine as smart as a human would exist by 1980. But they made one fatal mistake. They completely underestimated the complexity of the human mind. And because of that mistake, the lights went out and AI completely died. Outro and call to action. What happened next almost destroyed the technology forever. If you want to know how AI survived its darkest era, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss the next episode.